Well, a chance now for Smith to take this out. Double 16.
Getting shot on the second leg.
Clinical
Justin
again
Smith.
on the doubles. Goes into a 2-0 lead. 48 left. Double 16 then.
Getting
and he
shot on the
finds
match.
it.
Justin Smith.
He's been clinical in this match. A 4-0 victory there for Smith. 95.43.
Misses the big number, but still opts for tops.
Getting shot on the second leg. Joe
Tops
Croft.
he finds. Beautiful recovery from Crofty. And there's another outside chance here for Croft. Needs a treble 19. Would have given himself a dart at the bullseye. A bit
46.
of a snarl at
Reese
that dart. He didn't
20.
enjoy that very much.
No, not at all. Two
Getting shot
tens
on the third
taken
leg. Reese Colley.
by Reese Colley. Gets a leg on the board.
Crofty then for the match. Goes the 10 or the 6. Now double 9.
Getting shot on the match.
Nails
Joe
it.
Croft.
Last dart in hand. Joe Croft with a superb performance. Downs Reese Colley by 4 legs to 1. Played at a really nice pace that, but a big win for Joe Croft early on, and Reese Colley perhaps caught a little cold.
So a chance now for Smith to take out this 77, double 10.
Getting shot
Finds
on
it
the
with his
first leg.
third
Justin
dart.
Smith.
Breaks the throw of Conor Heneghan. Double 9. Well, he decides to switch.
Getting
Wow.
shot on the second leg. Justin Smith.
That wasn't planned.
Yeah, he definitely meant to go 2 double 8,
Double
but
Conor
double
to throw
2
first.
throwing Conor
Game
Heneghan
on.
off as well. That was definitely 18, Conor.
Yeah, questioning it. Confuses everybody.
Apart from Paul Hinks, who was very alert to that. Players normally go for 12 or 4 here. Leaves tops.
Getting
It's
shot on the
tops.
fourth leg.
Conor Heneghan
Heneghan
gets himself level. Justin Smith has lost back-to-back legs.
This leg Conor to throw first.
Triple 14 would earn 2 darts at double 16, which is what he gets. One more in hand.
Getting shot on the fifth
Superb
leg.
from
Conor
Conor
Heneghan.
Heneghan. This to sneak it. 45 left. 13 for double 16. 1 in hand for the match.
Just
Was
stops himself.
Getting
But
shot on the match. Justin Smith.
Controls it, and what a decision to make there. Didn't feel like he got hold of the dart properly and stopped himself. Good decision. Yeah, couldn't quite manage. So tops now
Getting shot on the fourth
David
leg. David
hits it.
Fatum.
with his second dart. Levels the match. 2-2.
Fifth leg David to throw first.
Mind games.
Yeah. But a constant mind game that you don't even need to
56.
do anything with.
Reese
Quite clever, that, I thought.
68.
Shame
Treble
they were
10.
all rubbish at darts.
Tops then.
Getting shot on the
Finds
fifth leg.
it.
Reese Colley.
Leads the match by 3 legs to 2.
Six leg
and
Reese to
that's
throw first.
a break a
Game
throw.
on.
Match winning opportunity for Reese Colley incoming.
Getting shot on the match. Reese
Match winning
Colley.
opportunity taken by Chaos himself. 2 points on the board for Reese Colley at the second time of asking this evening. He avenges his 4-1 defeat to Joe Croft a little bit earlier on and takes out David Fatum.
So tops
Getting shot on
now.
the third leg. Conor Heneghan.
Goes into a comfortable 3-0 lead and another break of throw.
That visit was a
Joe
little more
Croft,
toothless
85.
than ruthless.
And an opportunity now for Crofty. Hits the bullseye, 45 left.
55.
Had
Tommy
options there. Could have
McCarthy.
gone for double 16, which was good for him in his opening game, but went 5 for tops, and chance once again for Heneghan for the match. Twos never lose.
Getting shot on the match.
They certainly
Conor
don't for
Heneghan.
Conor Heneghan this time. Really impressive from Heno in that one. The Irishman picks up his first points of the night. England. I was going to say the UK then, but he sort of lives there anyway. Ish. Great Britain, close enough.
Getting shot on the first leg. Reese Colley.
As Reese Colley fires in the second ton plus of the evening, the 117.
Second leg Reese to throw first.
Goes the way
Game
of
on.
Chaos.
Colley now 61, hits the bullseye, so 11 left.
Too good, Reese.
Double 4 then,
Game shot on
finds
the
it,
third leg, Reese Colley.
gets a 3-0 lead and a break of throw for double 12 for the match.
I didn't think it was possible for him to put one inside of the mark as he had in the previous
Game shot
visit,
on the
but
match, Reese Colley.
makes the adjustment beautifully in that one, and Reese Colley runs out a 4-0 winner over Justin Smith. Everything was seemingly going to plan for the Bearded Dragon this evening, but chaos by name, chaos by nature. Reese Colley puts the cat amongst the pigeons. You got to admire people that potentially
Game
put
shot
their
on the
life
first
on the
leg,
line
Croft.
for others. Was really helpful to him in his opening match of the evening. Went away from it a little bit in match number 2, where he did go down 4 legs to 0 to Conor Heneghan.
Game shot on the
Double
third leg,
16
David
has let Joe
Fatum.
Croft down there massively because David Fatum takes out the 110. He gets
Fourth leg,
in on the
Joe
10
through
plus
first.
action,
Game on.
and he's back to within 1 leg, and he can't quite believe it. Hasn't gone on his last couple of attempts. However, can he get the brush out and sweep up the 25?
Game
He
shot on
can
the match,
indeed.
Joe
Joe Croft, with an excellent performance in the end, gets the better of David Fatum 4-1 and leaves the American winless through 3 games this evening. Not all doom and gloom in Group B, but
Your car
6
54.
missed starts at double to wrap this one up.
Game shot on the
Colley
fourth leg, Reese
ticks
Colley.
off leg number 4, staying alive in this encounter.
Game shot on the
Superb
match,
from
Conor
Conor Heneghan. In the end, he gets the job done in 5 legs instead of 4. Arguably should have been even more impressive than what we've just seen. He averages 100.74.
He's got 6 at this, should he need it. Double 8 then,
Game shot on the
finds it
first
with
leg,
his third
Justin Smith.
dart.
Joe Croft was kicking himself just a few moments ago, thinking he'd given Smith the keys to this match. Trusty double 10 to the rescue, not this time. Double 5, last in hand.
Game shot on the match, Joe Croft.
Superb from Joe Croft, who, for the time being, moves top of the table. A real good encounter between these two to round off their evening here on day 1 of Group B. 9 for double 8.
Game shot on the first leg, David
First leg on the board to Scorpion. He needs 3 more
Second
for
leg,
his
David, the third
first
first.
win of
Game
the
on.
night.
To go to a 2-0 lead. Double 16 then, and he finds it with his
Game
second
shot on
dart.
the second leg, David Fatum.
Back-to-back 6 visit legs for Fatum. Been more than enough in
Third
this
leg,
game
Conor
so
did third
far.
first. Game on.
9-point lead in the averages over Conor Heneghan.
To go to a 2-0 lead. Double 16 then, and he finds it with his
Game
second
shot on the
dart.
second leg, David Fatum.
Back-to-back 6 visit legs for Fatum. Been more than enough in
Third
this
leg,
game
Conor
so
did third
far.
first. Game on.
9-point lead in the averages over Conor Heneghan. Double 16 foot. What could be Joseph
shot
in
the
his
third leg,
amazing
David
Technicolor
Fatum.
dream coat, but it isn't. It's David Fatum, and he does lead 3-0.
Fourth leg, David to throw first. Game on.
Hi, David. How are you doing?
Well, looks at the camera and
Conor car 80.
That was a bit wild from Scorpion.
another 20 now for tops.
Got to
That's
step
them-
across.
Game shot on the fourth leg, Conor
Conor
Heneghan.
Heneghan extends this match a little longer.
Fifth leg, Conor did third first. Game on. David
Well,
Ducal,
he's got away
4.
with that, hasn't he?
I can't believe he's done that. I can't believe the counting.
Game
But he
shot on
does
the
get
match,
away with
David
it in the
Fatum.
end. David Fatum gets his first 2 points on the board to end the night. Conor Heneghan has a bit of a glance towards the scoreboard as if to say, how have you done that in that previous leg? But it is a win. Bon Jovi once upon a time was living on a prayer, and David Fatum's hopes of getting out of Group B are a little bit stronger than that now. He's picked up his first win of the campaign, beating Conor Heneghan by 4 legs to 1 to round off the evening's action. Joe Croft, though, is the man at the top of the table. Back-to-back wins in his final 2 matches see him reach 6 points. Conor Heneghan, the man just behind Justin Smith and Reese Colley, practically level there in third and fourth. And after a positive start to the evening, Trina, is Justin Smith going to be the man that's most disappointed when the 5 players leave the building shortly?
Yeah, I would say so. And yeah, he's, like you say, he started off really well and seemed to fade a little bit as the night went on.
Yeah, he did indeed. David Fatum, a bit of a recovery job at the end there, getting the better of Conor Heneghan means he's got 2 points to work with heading into tomorrow's action.